Namaste to all you cosmic souls, and welcome to your energy update for the new moon on the 6th or 7th of July, depending on which part of the world you are currently in. This is the community of the trifold flame, the threefold flame within your heart space that brings love, passion, strength, courage, and union, all of it together. I have my cards spread out in front of me on top of a mat, and now we are going to read into the energies of the new moon with respect to romance, with respect to physical activity, with respect to health, and anything else that comes through. We will read through each and every one of it, one by one. So it's a bit sunny here. I'm just going to wear the hat if you don't mind. It was raining quite heavily in the morning, and me and a friend were sitting at a waterfall, just enjoying the little drizzle in the cold weather, the ice cold water. And now it's super sunny. I'm just waiting for a rainbow to show up. New moon energies. Interesting. So we have our cards here. It's exactly 222 as I paused the camera to show the cards. So with the new moon, you have something coming full circle, like an understanding of your inner self. It's all coming together. You're starting to understand everything that has been showing up in the past few months to a past few years, a couple years maybe, and everything is just getting tied, like it's all tying itself up, like the mountains here. Okay, do you see the triangle shape? Now look at this card, right? So everything is just coming together and it's forming itself, like all of your internal emotions, your internal feelings, anything that has been showing up and triggering you, it's all going full circle and you're able to understand yourself a lot better. And we have the emotions also showing up in a very prominent way. So when I say in a prominent way, I mean like it's all like there's a lot of stability and strength that is coming in within the emotions. You're able to say, this is actually how I feel about this particular situation. And you're able to accept that rather than push it away or say, this is too much for me to handle. Rather, you're going all in and you're starting to see that this was not so much. It was just all in my mind. It was just all in my mind. And because of certain experiences from the past, or maybe just a perception that you formed as you experienced this certain thing, and you've been you know that this is not a lot to take, but at the same time you feel like you've been given too much to take all at once. And with the emotional stability coming in, your nurturing abilities are starting to grow within you, and you're able to kind of, just allow the wisdom that you have been receiving for so long to come and actually guide your own path, the people you are meant to meet, and those certain events that kind of provide different kinds of opportunities in terms of peacefulness and a kind of financial income that gives you peace inside, rather than you working so hard and you're getting tired of earning money. Rather than that, you're going to find an opportunity that you enjoy the people around you. It could be the same work, but it could be the work environment that is changing, and the people you're going to come across, everything just kind of creates a peacefulness from within. And with that, there is a lot of growth with financial stability. So that is because of the 9 of Pentacles. We are having a peaceful growth of financial stability. Now with the Father of Pentacles. So this is the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krantz. Just in case anybody, any tarot reader out there is wondering and they resonate with the cards, the images of the symbols. So I like to say the tarot card name once in a while. So with the Father of Pentacles, creative ways of finding yourself and finding meaning within yourself. And I also asked about how the emotions are going to be like during this new moon, and we have 4 and 2. So it could be closure between you and another person. So you may be finally settling some feelings down that you didn't even know you were carrying. And once that closure happens, that kind of communication happens, it's like you start feeling light again. The heaviness fades, and even though you feel a little bit convulsed inside, confused, or like, oh my God, this is finally happening. So that feeling might be there, but at the same time, you feel the lightness, which kind of tells you that yes, this was the right path, this was the right decision. The sound of the winds and the birds singing, the little butterflies moving around, the white, pink and purple flowers that I see, a dog breathing next to me, certain insects buzzing above my head. I feel there's an ant sitting on the phone that is recording this video. 2 actually. And I feel like all of this combined is bringing the energy for this reading today. And I apologize for my voice being a little wonky. I've had a bit of a sore throat. Now we have the World card. What does the World card symbolize? It's like, in tarot terms, you're coming from the Wheel of Fortune towards the World card. So from 11 to 21. Halfway around. And this is full circle. You're ready to begin a new journey. You're ready to start a new path. You're ready to shift your directions, choose a different valley, a different road, a narrower road, a wider road. And with the 3 of Pentacles, we have a lot of grounding that is coming in. Grounding yourself, grounding your thoughts, grounding your emotions. The 9 of Wands, you're climbing step by step towards like the top of a mountain, and the moonlight, the darkness, your intuition, your empathy, and what you really feel inside, your trifold flame. You're using that. You're using the messages from your higher self to help you in this path forward. Something that you're not seeing is that you have already climbed quite a bit but because of certain events that happened around you, certain events that kept your heart a little closed, you weren't able to see the growth that has happened around you, the growth that has happened within you. Even with stagnancy, there is a constant growth. And you're in one place, so you're not able to see that growth. But when you begin to slowly move forward, backward, just move, even if it's just movement of the body, you will start seeing the changes. You will start seeing the different dramas that the universe has been playing just for you to learn a lesson, to observe, to understand, to realize what you should be doing as you go further, to realize what you shouldn't be doing as you go further. Now, we have the Angel Answers deck, and at the bottom of the deck is the Romance card. So, I am drawn to read about the romance the new moon is bringing in your life, or what's happening currently, where it is moving. With respect to romance, let's see what the new moon is saying for you. I can already see a very protective energy. Maybe you're protecting yourself from past experiences repeating all over again, to finding that grounding, to opening your emotions up to anyone, even with a current counterpart, has maybe become a little bit difficult for you to do all by yourself. And with the Daughter of Pentacles, I can see that you need to bring your inner innocence and vulnerability to the surface and look at yourself as a goddess or a god. And I don't mean in the higher spirit, source, energy sense. I just mean look at yourself and appreciate yourself. Sit with yourself with the Hermit card here. Just sit with yourself. Sit with your feelings. Sit with how you perceive a certain situation. And then, when you come to the surface and you have to have a conversation with anybody, you will notice the growth that has happened, that we spoke about, due to stagnancy. And you'll see that your closed self was actually why you might have felt incompatible with a friendship or a relationship of any kind. And just because you said, okay, let me let go, you were able to have a deeper connection with that person. And obviously your intuition will guide you with respect to that, if it's someone you should be opening up to or not. But don't let your guard stop you from having those moments of vulnerability. So we have forgiveness. And this is talking about forgiving yourself and anybody else who has had certain impact on you in the past that is creating these certain blockages, if you're aware of it. If not, just forgive yourself and anybody else that comes into your mind that you feel that you feel a little bit hurt because of. You may be called to choose a new partner, choose a new direction, or see your person in a new way, because you might have also changed, they might have also changed. And to understand that new person, it takes a little bit of time. So in the near future, there is emotional growth within a relationship that is already existing, or emotional growth within yourself to be able to open up yourself to somebody else in a more freer way. And within the next few weeks, for some of you who are maybe meeting somebody or you already know about it, you are receiving a sign right now to prepare yourself to understand where you stand in terms of a relationship of any kind, and how would you feel about it. How do you feel within yourself just before you enter into anything new with somebody else. So that is with respect to romance, what we had in the cards. Trust in the direction that life is currently taking you in. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. I hope you resonated with at least part of the reading, and it gave you some sort of confirmation or clarity that now you can take the decisions or action steps you need to take as you go ahead. I am taking individual readings. I will not personally message you. You can either book it online at trifoldflame.in, trifoldflame.in, or you can send me a message on Instagram at @trifoldflame. Thank you so much once again for sharing your beautiful energy with me. Sending you so much love and so much light as always. Namaste.